What's up, everybody? Welcome back to CodyCrafted. Today we've got this fire-breathing LS 427 powered first-gen Camaro, and she's dragging her guts on the ground, so we're gonna fix it. This job is exhausting, but we gotta get to it. It's 108 degrees. There's work to do. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Let's go build something cool. All right, so this thing is powered by a fire-breathing Texas Speed LS 427. It's got a 6-speed T56. It's got a Ride Tech rear suspension in it with a Curry 9-inch. This thing's got all the goodies. Big boy brakes, all the fun stuff. And our customer, Gary, has got a little problem. He had an exhaust shop work on putting together his Y pipe and his Flowmasters, and let's see the bottom of these things. Oh yeah, they've found a few little speed bumps.
Oh, still got some yellow paint on it.
Still got a little yellow paint on there from the speed bump. All right, so the X pipe that was already on it was hanging low like a fat kitty's belly, and so what we've got a little problem here is all this scrapage, and this car has hardly any miles on it in reality. This pipe's coming off. Still got yellow paint on the underside of it. It was working fine. It sounds killer, but you know, we got to get in here. We got to find a little ground clearance. We're coming in with oval stainless exhaust tubing. This X pipe, the customer had already pre-built, but making the connections to the mufflers and running the tailpipes all the way out the back is a little outside of what he's able to accomplish with his tools. So that's where we come in. We're gonna get him some ground clearance. We're gonna make sure it sounds awesome, and we're gonna make sure we don't lose any horsepower, because we got 700 of them on tap, and I'd hate to lose a single one. Garrett's already got us rolling. We've mocked up our muffler position. Basically, the main problem is the belly clearance. As you can tell, she's pretty low. But going over speed bumps, you know, you're between the wheels, so you run the risk of high centering. And so this is gonna get tucked up in here, and we're gonna avoid this footwell seat bottom area and make this merge out nicely, transition around. And then the plan out back is to run under the rear. If it was still leaf sprung, we would go up over, but we got a 4-bar setup. It's gonna come under and then transition up underneath and come out nice and tight, and then be sitting flush back here. He's got a lot of drone in the cabin. There's a bunch of kill mat, dynamat stuff in there, but it is not enough, and even after he puts the carpet in, he's worried it's gonna continue to drone. We got work to do. It's time to get to fabbing. Okay, sit rep. After some poking and prodding and trying to figure things out and this, that, and the other, I'm making an executive decision. This S right here is kind of unnecessary, to be completely honest. And the angle of the V-band on this header is not the same as the angle of the V-band on this header, so we can't flip the pipe upside down. And if you guys can look at it, you see it's pointed downhill already, and put that on, it just makes it worse. So in lieu of sitting here spending hours of the customer's time to fight it, we're gonna make a change. We don't have a shape problem, so there's no reason for those 290s at this point. I don't know what was going on before. We're gonna cut the X pipe right here at this weld, and we're gonna cut the transition right here at this weld, and we're gonna reconfigure this with just this piece of oval instead of just trying to pie cut. I mean, we were trying to see if we could bevel cut this to make it position, and it's not like round where you can just kind of reclock it and pick up a new plane. All right, so we didn't film a whole heap and caboodle of this particular project because honestly we've been really busy, and we thank you guys for that. Sure appreciate all the work and all the continued support. Thank you. That's it. Garrett, this is actually your first stainless TIG exhaust.
It is.
It is. And we've done some little stuff here and there. We've done some aluminum stuff. And I've done a little bit. I am not the level of welder that he is. That's why I brought him in as a full-time fabricator. But between the two of us, we come up with some pretty cool ideas, and he's able to execute it. So, other than myself being a YouTube certified welder, how did this stainless project go for you?
Fitment went good. As far as the welding skills, it was a big learning curve. I can TIG aluminum pretty well, but stainless TIG is a whole nother animal. Last time I ever welded stainless was about 11 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was with a wire feed, so completely different animal. And yeah, it was just a huge learning curve, but it teaches a lot when you do thin stuff like exhaust.
Yeah, so, it really stretches your capability. You're not, like, even with a MIG gun or stick, you know, something like that, some of that heavy structure stuff, I mean, it's a lot more forgiving because you're not going to blow through it. This is hot rod stuff for a weekend car. Like, this is not even motorsport level stuff. Yeah. If this was motorsport, we would have back purged the whole thing. The customer actually requested not to back purge it due to the additional costs and time involved. We are doing client work, so this is on a budget. So those of you that want to jump in the comments and, you know, tear us a new one for not back purging and for you know, for doing it the way we did, I've got stuff I've got to work within. You know, you got to have money to pay your bills, and so does this guy. So we did the best we could with the budget allowed. Not that we had a hard number we had to deal with, but
and reusing what we already had, so we didn't spend more money on additional parts. So we made it work with what we had, and it turned out pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, we used less than $150 in material on this, and that includes $80 of the expansion, the vibrant flex pieces. So, and those are all stainless too. So other than the mufflers, this whole system is stainless, and they're easily changed out if he ever decides he wants to. He actually prefers a little mellower tone, so these are 3-chamber Flowmasters. That said, client's been sent pictures. He's gonna come pick up this afternoon. We're gonna get you guys a little video because we gotta hear how this puppy sounds. That is the most important part.
It is, always.
Always. And this is a 700 horse Texas Speed 427. So, yeah, this thing likes to party. Cut to the horse ponies. Thanks for watching CodyCrafted. We sure appreciate you. Come back and see us on the next one. Make sure you click that link below for more videos. Like, subscribe, share. We'll see you on the next one.